I feel like we should be closer. This should be more intimate, maybe. Alright, welcome back to the critically acclaimed 5-star, 2 thumbs up, 4-star? Is it 5-star? 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, A+ on Social Blade show that I like to call Drinking Wine and Talking About Things. I tried to come up with a clever title. You guys had some great suggestions, but what it came down to was I really am just drinking wine and talking about things, so that's gonna be the title, Drinking Wine and Talking About blank. So let's see, what are we gonna talk about tonight? It's December 27th, which means Christmas was 2 days ago. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of glad that the holiday season is over, which is really weird because I'm normally super sad about it, but I'm ready for life to go on. I'm ready for people to stop being jolly. Don't get me wrong, I love celebrating. I'm ready for it to be 2018, you know? Honestly, like, pretty crazy that it's gonna be 2018 in a few days. What's even weirder about that statement that I just realized when I said it is that people that were born in the year 2000 are going to be 18 this year. Cannot compute that. I'm not even joking. People that were born in 2005 are gonna be a teenager this year. That's so crazy. So weird to me to think that people are born in the 2000s. Some of you probably have been born in the 2000s or 2000. I feel like it's a shame if you didn't get to live the 90s, you know? And I mean, I only lived them for like 7 years, and to be fair, I was 7 when they ended, but it was a great time. In 2018, I'm gonna be turning 24, but the really cool thing about that is it's my golden birthday. If you don't know what a golden birthday is, essentially the concept of a golden birthday is whatever day of the month that you're born on, when you turn that age, it's supposed to be like your golden birthday and also like the best year of your life. So for me, even though my birthday is in September, I just recently turned 23, so like I'm jumping the gun by talking about being 24 because I still can't even believe I'm 23. It's disgusting. The legend has it, or you know, whoever the fuck came up with this, that the year of your golden birthday is supposed to be the best year of your life. I'm pumped, honestly. If this is gonna be the best year of my life, I'm ready for it. Like 2016, worst year of my life. 2017, halfway worst year of my life. Halfway got a lot better and we're like stable now, but I would like to be great. I'm very excited for this new year. And I normally don't do resolutions. I normally don't do any of that, what I used to call bullshit, but this year, best believe, I'm gonna be setting some motherfucking goals. I'm gonna be setting some resolutions. I'm gonna be setting big goals as well as small goals that will get me there. How would you eat an elephant? You wouldn't eat it all at once, you would eat it bite by bite. So that's how you should set goals. Make a big goal, set a big goal, set it very high, set high intentions, and then take small steps to get there. I don't know why I'm talking. That was very like showmanshipy, like car salesman-y. That's what it was like. Oh, why is that happening? I don't know. I need to drink more wine. So anyway, that was, I guess I could make this wine talk like reflecting on 2017, but I don't want to make you guys all extremely depressed, so we're not going to really do that, but I will touch on a few things that happened this year because why not? It's good to reflect. It's been a pretty monumental year for me this year, honestly. Well, actually, let's go back even further to New Year's Eve last year, December 31st, into January 1st of 2017. I haven't told the full story really anywhere, and I will not tell the full story because that's like dark. On New Year's Eve, I attempted suicide, and it wasn't the first time that I attempted. That particular time, it was bad, and I'm lucky to be sitting here. Soon after, probably like within the next few days, we decided that I needed treatment because it's not normal to try to kill yourself several times. And so in the beginning of January, I checked into a treatment center in Denver in a program, and I was there for about 2 months where you're basically like on lockdown. It's like a hospital. You have no freedom at all. Like they literally watch you go to the bathroom and stuff like that. And then graduated to the partial hospitalization program, which is you're there all day for 12 hours and then you sleep in apartments at night. I went into that really depressed, anxious, frustrated because no one could figure out what was wrong with me. Everyone thought I was anorexic. Treatment wasn't resonating with me for that. Really not wanting to go to treatment, but also knowing that like this was kind of the only option that I had because I had exhausted all of my resources. And I had been to treatment previously the year before, which ended up making things a lot worse because they treated me as if I was anorexic, and I ended up losing weight and it didn't address the real issue. Anyway, long story short, when I got to Denver, that was when I was finally diagnosed with ARFID. By some miracle, the man, his name is Ovidio Bermudez, and he is probably the expert on ARFID, like probably knows the most about ARFID. And also Dr. Mailer, I really love him. When I was staying at Acute last year also. You know, this is just a lot. This is just a lot right now. I don't really want to talk about it. Let's fast forward a bit. Okay, so not go into detail about treatment. Anyway, I got out of treatment in April, so I was there for 4 months. And I came out, gained a lot more weight. I was a healthy 110 when I got out of treatment. Honestly, I'm more than that now. I'm probably gained 5 to 10 pounds since then, which is great because a lot of times when you leave treatment, people will go back to their ways and they'll lose weight. But the thing with ARFID is that it wasn't ever about body image. It was about trauma that had happened to me, which made me feel sick when I ate. And now that I've addressed the trauma, I love food, baby. A little too much, like to the point where I eat a lot all the time. Anyway, April is when I get out of treatment, the end of April. By June, I'm visiting LA. One of my sisters lives in LA. I'm visiting her. I was in LA like 4 weekends in a row doing job interviews, seeing friends, going to Disneyland, staying with my sister. I've always known I've wanted to live here, always. And I was like, damn, like I'm finally in such a good place. I'm gonna do it. So sure enough, June 30th, I packed up my life. Not really, I didn't really bring that much stuff with me. And drove to LA and moved into this amazing, cute little studio apartment that is way too much money for what it is, but it's honestly perfect and I wouldn't have it any other way. And since July, I have learned so much about myself. This video was supposed to be lighthearted and funny like the last one, but this just got like a little bit kind of too deep. I'm sorry, I'm feeling kind of emotional today for some reason. A week after I moved here, literally exactly a week, I had a photo shoot with a company that I had been working with since I got out of treatment called Jumanji. They are based in Orange County, so when I finally moved down here, they were so excited to set up a photo shoot with me because I'd been working with them and I had been like taking over their Snapchat, you know, promoting them, but I was finally in their area and I could finally shoot for them. So we set up a shoot and it's in Santa Monica and I live in Redondo Beach, which is pretty close, but I drove there. And I remember I was sitting on the grass editing a vlog. I was editing like my moving vlog. Like I moved to LA, that vlog. And I hear, hey, Annalise. And I look back and I see 2 guys, which I obviously know both of them now, but Ryan, who is the CEO of Jumanji, and also Mastro, which I currently work with. I still work with Jumanji too. I see him. I don't see him first though, and I see Keenan, who y'all know is now my lover. I look back and Keenan lifts up his sunglasses and we make eye contact, and I swear on my life I have never felt that way ever. I totally never believed in love at first sight, ever, no. Like, I believe in like lust at first sight, like damn, like I want to do you at first sight, but never like, oh my gosh, I want to learn everything about you, and literally like love at first sight, not even joking. And he would tell you the same thing. Fast forward, Ryan's now one of my best friends. Keenan's my boyfriend. We've been together since then, so we love each other, and I'm so happy that I met him as soon as I did when I moved down here. I have faced a lot of interesting challenges since moving here. You know, cut off financially from my parents completely. So here I am having to figure out a way to pay $2,000 rent, on top of phone, on top of insurance, on top of groceries, on top of internet, on top of the occasional like fun thing, you know? And it's been hard and it's been a grind and it's been a lot of nights and days of not sleeping and working, and a lot of work that actually I don't get paid for because I'm working on building something that eventually will get paid for. So it's been a grind and it's been amazing. My best friend has visited me twice and stayed with me here. I've made so many amazing friends. I've done so many fun jobs. I've done music videos, I've done commercials, I've done obviously several photo shoots. I have a sister that lives down here and I get to see her. I just feel so at home here. I'm really glad that I moved to Redondo Beach rather than like in, you know, downtown LA, like in Hollywood, in Beverly Hills, because even though I end up having to drive there most days for work, I love living in a beach city. I live in Redondo, which is right by Manhattan, Hermosa. It's so cute. I love the vibe. I just love everything about it. But most of all, I think I just really love living on my own. I know that for sure I'll never live with roommates again. The only time I'll be living with someone is if it's a partner. Literally, there's no better feeling than coming home and taking off your pants and eating a family-sized bag of M&Ms and watching Netflix. Like literally nothing. 2017, I would say the first half of the year was the hardest thing that I've ever had to do. Going through that treatment, I mean, I still have anxiety. My depression's under control, though it still does sometimes fuck with me, more of like the apathy side of depression. My ADHD is under control now that I'm back on those meds. I recently did EMDR, which was to address a trauma that unfortunately happened to me early in the year, and it was necessary for me to do that. I am looking down, I'm trying to upload my daily Patreon video, which if you're not a patron, what the fuck are you doing? I say daily, I was doing daily for like a hot minute there, but I took like 4 days off for the holidays, but I'm back to daily uploads. But I'm trying to upload that right now. What was I even saying? This year? Was I talking about this year? I can't remember. Oh, my ADHD. Wow, well, that was ironic. Did a type of therapy, which I've done before for trauma, called EMDR, but a new trauma arose this year. And so I had to do that again, and I actually recently finished that a couple weeks ago. And that was also like one of the hardest things I've ever done, and it was terrifying, and it was really hard being alone doing it, living alone, not having any support here. My parents actually don't even know that I did it, unless they're watching this. Hi mom, hi dad. This is apple juice. And it's gone, which technically should mean the video is over, but I would like to end it on a happier note than what I've been talking about. Keaton came home to meet my family for the first time in September. I turned 23. I went to a Kendrick Lamar concert, which was dope. I just did a lot of fun things this year. I went to Vegas recently. I'm even more excited for 2018. After I film this video, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna write down my goals, my big goals, my small goals, my long-term goals, what I want for my life. I'm gonna be making some changes very soon with my life, which of course you guys will all know about. Actually, if you're a patron, I talked about it in today's video. I'll still be on YouTube, don't worry. You probably weren't worrying, you're probably like, hey, what the fuck ever. I'm so excited about this year, and you know what? I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious. My golden year, my golden birthday year is going to be the best year ever. It's only gonna get better after that. I'm not limiting it to like, this is gonna be the best year, and that's it, like no. But this year is going to be the best year that I've had thus far. And my wine is gone. It's funny because this video was gonna be me rambling about things, which, you know, I did, but it was gonna be me rambling about like nonsensical things that don't really matter. But I figured it was good to sit down and kind of reflect on the year and talk about the upcoming year. I wouldn't get a lot of the opportunities that I get if it weren't for you. More importantly, I have been going through this internal struggle of like, I literally just want to like delete myself from existence and like go live on an island alone and not exist. The thing that makes it worth it is the fact that I get messages from so many people every day saying that I helped them, whether it be with eating disorders, anxiety, depression, PTSD. Like, I can't take the platform that I have and just not utilize it. And I'm still gonna make fun videos, of course. Those are gonna be the majority of my videos. If you're a patron, I talk, like pretty much every video on Patreon is like pretty freaking serious because I'm talking about like, I don't know, I talk to my patrons like they're my therapist. I do want to talk about important things and get messages out to people that might not otherwise get the message if it weren't for me getting it out. Like, you never know, you know? There's just a lot of things. I'm writing a book. My podcast, I haven't stopped it. It's not like I got lazy. I just am reconsidering what exactly I want to do with it. A lot of you guys did like the open format of me just talking about whatever, but I kind of feel like I want it to be something more than that, so I'm rethinking that. This video was really weird. I don't really know what just happened, and I'm probably gonna watch this and edit it and be like, I don't really want to put this up, but I'm going to. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, give it a big or medium or small thumbs up. I don't know. My foot's asleep because I've been sitting on it really weirdly this whole time. Oh no, I could have dropped my croissant. That's all. Bye.